Hey, Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews. Welcome back to Thanksgiving Week 2012 and NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Continuing on with the Mayflower Brewing Company of Plymouth, Massachusetts, I'm going to be checking out the Mayflower Porter. The Mayflower Porter is coming in at an ABV of 5.5% ABV. Traditional porters are fairly old recipes in the scheme of things, although porters were not as predominant when the Pilgrims first arrived on the shores of the United States in the 1600s. Porters became quite a popular style of beer during 100 years later, during the 1700s and during the Revolutionary War and that time frame. So Mayflower is brewing their porter here based on traditional recipes. They use 5 different malts to brew this one, including some chocolate malts, and they use 2 different hops, including Pilgrim hops, which is a fairly new strain of hop, and they use the Mayflower house yeast. So I'm looking forward to checking out a porter. I like porters. And, Thanksgiving week 2012, sticking with the Mayflower stuff, and as you can see on the cap, there is the Mayflower ship. Okay, so without further ado, I've been shaking it around a little bit, not on purpose, but showing it off here. Let's see how she holds up, see if it bursts open like it did the other day. Guess not, that's good. So, let's give it into a pour here into this glass. Give it a fairly moderate pour, nothing aggressive really. Alrighty then. Good, cool. Getting here a nice dark brown color, almost black, with a an okay head, nice light tan head, a little soapy and foamy and the like. Just really dark, with just some garnet brown hues around the edges, but for the most part, when looking at it straight on, it's almost dark brown, practically black. Let's check out the aroma. As I mentioned, this is brewed with some chocolate hops, chocolate malts, caramel malts, and 3 other malts, which I forget off the top of my head, but I am getting a nice slight chocolate scent here, as well as coffee beans, roasted coffee beans maybe. But chocolate and coffee really are the 2 predominant aromas. Hops are very subtle and almost hard to really even pinpoint them in the aroma. Well, let's check out the taste here. The body is medium to bold, like porter should be. It's not watery or thin. I've been disappointed in having a porter that's watered down. This one's got a nice bold, medium to bold character to it. A slight acidity. Taste-wise, as I said up front, I really didn't notice the hops much on the nose. However, I'm getting a slight more hop character on the tail end. It begins sweet, caramel sweet, nice chocolate, nice cocoa. Those types of malty tastes, flavors are coming up front, followed by a nice sort of slightly lingering low to medium hop bitterness. Maybe a little closer to medium. It's a clean finish too. A clean finish. Doesn't linger with a heavy chocolate or coffee aftertaste. It's a clean hop finish. It's really nicely balanced in for a porter, I think. Porters are a favorite style of mine, and this is not as smoky as some porters. Some porters come off very smoky. This one doesn't have that smoky feel to it. But that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's actually a nice balance of dark malts and chocolate and coffee beans with a medium lingering hop bitterness on the end that doesn't overpower at all. It just balances out the flavor, and there is a kind of low acidity. I wouldn't call this creamy or smooth. I'd call it slightly more acidic than some beers, but it's actually a very pleasant, very likable porter. A porter that I know I would have more times after this. Lacing on the glass too, head staying in place, serving it in the middle 40-degree range, so it's really holding its own well. It's a real likable beer and very enjoyable porter. That's it for today. This is the Mayflower Porter from Plymouth, Massachusetts. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.